Welcome to a day in the life of an average Ubuntu user. My name is Colin and I will be guiding you in this video and successive videos of How to Ubuntu, my video series to show you how to use this wonderful operating system. This is my customized OS, but many of the functionalities remain constant throughout many Ubuntu configurations. The most major difference that I have is the removal of the lower panel and the inclusion of the GNOME Do dock. Today's video is to demonstrate how an average user might use Ubuntu, and this is universal. Whether you have the dock, or you have the lower panel, or you have something completely different. Now, let's say that you come from school, or from dropping off the kids, or from work, or just taking a walk, or anything. Most people, the first thing they do is they check their mail. Now, for me, I use the Mozilla Thunderbird web client. I use Gmail. It can automatically hook up to Gmail right as you start it. The first time you install Thunderbird, what will happen is that it'll have a dialog where you can choose what you want to do to set up your email accounts, and one of them is Gmail. You can go to other webmail things, but it's a lot harder. So I use Gmail. This is how I check my email. For other people, it might be easier to go to the Firefox web browser, and let's say you use Hotmail, www.hotmail.com. Type in your Windows Live ID, your password, hit sign in, you can check your email. Excellent. Many teens nowadays use IMing. Ubuntu comes pre-installed with an IM client called Pigeon IM Client. Applications, Internet, Pigeon Instant Messenger. I already have it open, and I've asked one of my friends to demonstrate how Pigeon works. So I just click on Pigeon, go to Megan, and say hi. Pigeon works with AOL, works with MSN, a whole bunch of different protocols which you can view here. And from what I understand, it's also very easy to add more through the use of plugins. Now, let's say you have a homework assignment or you have to write up a paper. Applications, Office, OpenOffice.org Word Processor. OpenOffice.org is great for people coming from Microsoft Office because it is very similar to Microsoft 2003 or 2000. It's not similar at all to Microsoft Office 2007, and most users prefer it that way. Hi, this is a sample sentence in OO.O Writer. It'll behave not exactly, but mostly like Microsoft Office that most people love. Right. Now, music. Many people love music. Banshee Media Player does not come installed with Ubuntu by default. Neither does Thunderbird, but it's pretty easy to install, which I'll show you a little bit later. So I look up Banshee. All of my songs appear over here. Artists appear here, my albums appear here, and Banshee has this great feature where it can recommend artists depending on the artist that you're playing, the top albums by those artists, and the top tracks. Very, very good media player. Let's say you want to install a new piece of software. Applications, add/remove. Unlike Windows and I think Mac OS X, I could be wrong about that, add/remove applications is not just there for removing applications. It is there also to download and install. Many software, I think actually most software in the Linux operating systems are free. Both in the sense of there is a free as in speech, if you're savvy and in an open source lingo, and as in free as in beer. You don't have to pay anything for them. you can go by categories, or you can go to all. You can search. Let's go Super Tux, which will pop up a game. Super Tux 2, and Super Tux Kart. And then you can also display all available applications, all open source applications, canonical maintained applications, third-party applications, or if you just quickly want to remove something, installed applications only. Now let's say you want to install something. Let's say you really want to try out an application that you've heard that is so great. Like Exale. A lot of people on the Ubuntu forums love the Exale media player. So you search Exale, it'll pops up. You click on the check mark, hit apply changes, apply, type in your password, and it'll download and install it. Very fast process. And then as soon as it's done, you can either double click there, or you can close, go to Applications, Sound and Video, Exale Music Player. I'll add my directory so I can show you guys how it's used. This will be my first time using it, but it can't be too hard. So yeah, you just go to your CDs, click on that, and it'll start playing. Alright, well, this concludes today's video. Thank you all for watching, and please tune in to the next video in How to Ubuntu.